One of the most iconic Devil Jin combos in Tekken 8. Devil Jin's triple electrics into while standing 3 needs frame trap precision whichever way you go about it. There are two main ways to do this combo with Devil Jin which work on everyone. So what this video is basically going to be is split into two, half for one method and half for the other. So the first method is an electric followed by a micro dash electric followed by an electric as fast as possible followed by micro dash into while standing 3. Note that you might not need to micro dash against Falcon Rom or other long legs, but this is a universal guide, so you'll have to micro dash against molds. To practice this, firstly, as always, you need a fast electric. You want to be able to punish at least minus 15 on block, that's minimum. To practice this, set the game to Devil Jin vs Devil Jin, as I already have, and then set Devil Jin as the opponent to do 1-1-2. On block, you can see this is a minus 17 scenario, so to punish your 17 frame electrics, punish this with an electric. Punishing this means you've executed an electric at the speed of 17 frames or faster. After this, for 16 frames, you want to set Devil Jin to do while standing 4-4. As you can see, this is a minus 16 scenario, so what you do is electric punish this. And then once you've done 16 frames, to do 15 frame electrics, set Devil Jin to do down 3+4. So minus 15 scenario, so again electric punish this. And then if you want to perfect your fast electrics, which you definitely do need for this, for 3 electrics into while standing 3, again whichever method you do, you need fast electrics. So to get better at it, beyond 15 frame electrics, for 14 frames you can set Devil Jin to do back 2-3. Frame data shows minus 14, so electric punish this 14 frame electrics. And then if you want to go above and beyond for the perfection of like perfect electrics, set Devil Jin to do downforward 1-4. As you can see, it's minus 13, so punishing this with an electric means it's going to be a perfect electric. Next, what you want to be comfortable with is your micro dash electrics. Being comfortable with this makes the largest difference when doing this combo. To practice and perfect this, a drill I would recommend is having the opponent's back to the wall, and obviously you can't see a wall there, but there definitely is one, and set the opponent to block all, so back to offense and then standing block and standing block. And then what you want to do is practice an electric, and you can see there's a bit of pushback, so do an electric, electric, micro dash electric, micro dash electric, continuously repeat this. Obviously once the opponent's back is no longer at the wall, just reset at the wall and go again. You don't want to do too much of a deep dash electric like this. That's too much. You want them as fast as possible, so hopefully what this will do is build and strengthen your ability to reliably buffer a dash after an electric in general, and also strengthen your ability to electric as fast as possible directly after a buffered micro dash. The better you get at this, the better your triple electric into while standing 3 consistency will be. Now for the while standing 3 for this specific method. If you did the previous 2 drills and got good at them, then the while standing 3 is no longer your largest concern. The reason I say this is because of the new while standing 3 input that Season 3 delivered. The correlation might seem random at the moment, let me explain. Basically, Season 3 added the while standing 3 input of forward, neutral, down, downforwards 3+4. And conveniently, a 14 frame electric is also forward, neutral, down and downforwards into 2. Now the correlation should become clear. Your while standing 3 should be as if you're doing an electric but pressing 3+4 instead of 2. If you're used to holding 3 and doing while standing 4 for every while standing 3, no problem. Just hold 3 and then do the same thing. Input an electric but pressing 3+4 or 4 instead of 2. Some questions may arise now because I'm explaining while standing 3 as a standing 14 frame electric input when the while standing 3 for this method requires a micro dash. As I said before, you need to practice and perfect your micro dash electric using the drill that I showed you. So using that muscle memory, you should now be able to reliably buffer a micro dash after the third electric and then do an electric input as fast as possible, but instead pressing 3+4 rather than 2 for the while standing 3 to connect. Another drill that actually be really useful for this, I specifically remember using it. The thing is, I practiced this about a year and a half ago, so I completely forgot. But anyways, the drill is start step 2 into up laser into a dash electric as early as possible, which gives you a lot of leniency for micro dash into while standing 3. But with this, at least you increase the comfortability with doing a micro dash after an electric into while standing 3. For the second method specifically, it goes as electric into a deep dash electric into an instant while standing 3. So an electric followed by another electric as fast as possible, followed by a deep dash electric, followed by a near just frame while standing 3. For this method, 14 frame electrics are non-negotiable. This is for the while standing 3 though, I'll explain later. Obviously, again, like I said before, if you did skip it, to practice your electric speed, what you want to do is set Devil Jin to do 112, which is a 17 frame electric, and electric punish it. Then after that, set Devil Jin to do while standing 4-4 and electric punish this, which is a minus 16 electric. So then after that, for 15, you want to set Devil Jin to do can minus 15, so electric punish this. And then for the non-negotiable electric, you need to be able to punish minus 14. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to do it with 100% consistency, but you want to be comfortable with punishing minus 14 in general. Now, why this helps with the while standing 3? Well, it's a technique I use. Once again, thank you to the new while standing 3 input they gave in season 3. Treat the while standing 3 like it's a 14 frame electric. After the deep dash electric, you are plus 18. The fastest while standing 3 is 17 frames, which is obviously because while standing 3 is 14 frames and then you need 3 frames for the input. You only have 1 frame of leniency for this, hence the need for super fast crouch dash inputs, and also hence the reason I advised 14 frame electrics before, to get you comfortable with fast crouch dash inputs. Now after the third electric, treat the while standing 3 like a 14 frame electric, but again press 3 plus 4 instead of 2. If you're too used to holding 3 for while standing 3, again no issue, just hold 3 and input CD4 or CD3 plus 4 like an electric, you'll get the same result. Now, I'm assuming that you came into the video being comfortable with dash electrics. However, if this is not the case, then I do have a drill to help you with bettering your dash electrics in general. So, to do this drill, activate heat and then do up forward 4 forwards to get this heat dash. What you want to do here is, after the heat dash, do a dash electric, then another, and then one more. This is a slightly easier version of doing 5 electrics, but I feel like from heat dash, your requirements for dashing are better suited to buffering a dash after an electric more comfortably. Keep practicing this until you're comfortable with doing deep dash electrics. And that about does it. Hopefully this video helps you with getting faster while standing 3s in general, and also increasing your micro dash strength after an electric. As always, if you want more tailored advice or are struggling with something that either you can't see or wasn't mentioned in the video, please feel free to join my Discord server. There you can ask help and I will be more than happy to respond. If not me, other people with better execution than me will also be there to support you. But also, as always, I request that if you do seek help, then send a video of you trying to land the combo in DMs so I can see what your main issue or issues are. I'll finish the video with doing 3 electrics into while standing 3 on every controller except controller joystick. So on D-pad, stick, leverless and keyboard. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.